Colgate does not have a concert hall, but the school almost got one. In 1972, the university received a donation for a new pipe organ for the chapel, and the administration decided to remodel the building's entire interior at the same time to make the chapel more functional. The problem was that two departments wanted the chapel space. The head chaplain, R.V. Smith, used it for services, and it also served as the primary, though makeshift, concert hall for the music department. When Dana was built in the 60s, Dexter Morrill, the head of the music department, wanted a dedicated concert hall. He didn't get one, and when the chapel renovation came around, Morrill wanted to redesign the chapel interior as his new concert hall. So Smith and Morrill sent out their demands for the new space. Smith wanted the chapel to feel like a real church. At the same time, based on President Bartlett's promise for a new concert hall, Morrill wanted a few different things. Real auditorium chairs, a sloped floor, better acoustics, and a permanent booth for ticket sales in front of the chapel. In short, what he considered a real concert hall. Right off the bat, the problem was exacerbated by a clash between the personalities. Smith argued that all of the changes, especially the seats, would remove the religious feeling, and suggested benches or pews instead of chairs. A concert hall, Morrill shot back, does not have bench seats. The Colgate administration found an architect and had basic plans drafted, but the firm had trouble meeting the requirements for both chapel and concert hall, and when the plans came out, nobody liked them. Smith said that they were too close to concert hall. Morrill said that they were not close enough. So Colgate scrapped the plans and the architect and found a new one with new plans. The new one offered a little bit more compromise, with auditorium seating but no permanent ticket office. Morrill approved, but Smith still didn't accept the plan, so the administration split the plan in half. The main area, with a larger stage and a few other changes, would be done first, and then the seating would be done later. However, perhaps as coincidence, perhaps to put the problem to rest once and for all, Bartlett pointed out part of the chapel dedication. In a speech dedicating the chapel to James B. Colgate, Mary Colgate, his daughter, said,
"And now, may I express the wish that this building, erected in his memory, may not be used for theatricals or amusements, but for religious and uplifting purposes only."
According to Bartlett, this meant that the auditorium seating was out. The rest of the plan went ahead, and the floor remains essentially unchanged. There are still problems with the acoustics as well. Morrill wrote about taking the cushions off of the benches and scattering them all over the stage to make music quality sound a little bit less bad. The story is not all that bad, though. The chapel still gets plenty of use, and even though neither Morrill nor Smith could quite come to an agreement, the stage is bigger, some of the acoustics are better, and the balcony now has more staircases for access, plus a world-class organ. Though not a concert hall, it remains a major component in campus life, and a central convergence point for speakers, shows, music, and of course, religion.